How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video here. As you guys can see, we're going to be talking about a scary movie, and basically, I'm going to be explaining like why I don't like it. You guys already know I don't like it. I mean, I made many videos on it. Um, I talked about it last night in my stream as well, but yeah, I just don't like scary movie for a lot of reasons. Okay, number one, the main reasoning why I don't like it is because obviously it is a parody, of course. You know, that's basically like the point of it, I guess. Like it's a comedy type film. Um, the reason why I don't like it mostly is because it's making fun of Scream. Now, a lot of people say that Scream, a lot of people who like scary movie the most, are the type of people that, say that the ghost face mask reminds you of the scary movie mask. But maybe that's because they watch scary movie first, you know. And I always say that. Like I think those type of people those people that like scary movie a lot, they always say that they always say the ghost face mask looks similar to the scary movie mask. Um, they always say it looks like it looks too much like the scary movie mask. But again, that's probably because you watch scary movie first. So that's what a lot of people who like, are scary movie fans that don't understand the Scream films. They seem to think that, the scary movie is a better film overall. Like, I don't think it's a better film. Maybe it's a little funnier, you know, but I don't think it's a better film, you know. So I definitely don't think that scary movies are great film. Like for me, I understand it's a parody film. Everybody, gets a laugh out of it. Everybody enjoys it. Everybody has like what they like. But I can't be down with that. I can't sit here and say that scary movie is a better film than um the Scream movies. I just can't say that. Now I touched on this before, like a while back, and I talked about it last night in my video where or not my video, my live stream. Um, and I was basically explaining like why I hate it so much. It's mostly because it's making fun of Scream, and I was talking about like Wes Craven as well, that he was going to sue the company. Honestly, if I was Wes Craven, I would have, because this right here, they basically didn't have his permission or anything like that. They basically just made fun of Scream, and they didn't get his permission or nothing. So I mean, I think personally that I personally believe that this film, okay, yeah, maybe it may be funnier, but it's not. It's not better than Scream. It just isn't. It's a whole different film. Like this is supposed to be like a parody. This is like making fun of Scream. And the people that are a fan of this movie, hey, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. But the people that are a fan of this movie always say, "Oh, well, Scream is actually making fun of other films and all that itself." No, it's not. You mean scary movie? You mean to tell me that Scream is basically like a parody? Like, Scream is not a parody. It's not a comedy. It's a horror film. You know, there's two different sides. It's totally different. Like parody films and horror films are different. You know, this film here is like a little goofy. Like it's got goofy moments. It's supposed to be like it's a comedy. Um, so I mean, I don't really understand like why people seem to say that for. Like why they believe so much that this film is better than Scream. Like I just don't understand that. And again, those people that say that are scary movie fans that actually like this film. People that don't understand the Scream films, that probably never watched the Scream films. They've always just, say that this film was, better. They say the ghost face mask reminds them of the Scary Movie mask, which is kind of crazy to say. Um, and I just don't understand like why people think that. But again, everybody has their own opinion. Everyone has their own views. They like what they like. I'm not going to judge them too much on it, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's better than Scream because it isn't. Without Scream, there's no Scary Movie, in my opinion. I don't think the movie studio would have made this film, which I think it was Dimension, I believe, or I forget who it was that made this film. I don't know if it was Dimension or Miramax. I think it might have been Miramax, but yeah, man, if Wes Craven was going to sue the company, and he should have, in my opinion. And let me get into the damn mask, okay? I've been shitting on the mask in this film. Okay, I understand that's the whole point of the film. It's a parody. The mask is supposed to look stupid and ugly. But at the same time, that mask absolutely just looks absolutely retarded. All right. The mask literally looks like it got put in the oven. Literally looks like it melted. Absolutely, it looks nothing like Ghostface. Like, looks absolutely stupid, in my opinion. And you guys know I've shit on this mask many times in this movie, like because it's basically making fun of Scream, and the mask looks nothing like Ghostface, like nothing like it. It looks like a melted version of the Ghostface mask. That's what it looks like. Um, so yeah, I just don't. I don't care for this film personally. I don't really care for it. I know it's a parody. Everyone likes it. Everyone wants to get a laugh. But at the same time, everybody, it's making fun of Scream. And again, they didn't have permission, from Wes Craven. And Wes Craven should have sued the company. He was going to. Um, I would have did it. I would have sued him, especially didn't have his permission. So, I mean, it's just funny to me that a lot of people, a lot of these people, these diehard scary movie fans, which okay, you have a right to like what you like. I'm not going to sit here and judge you for that. But just at least understand like what Scream is, like, and a lot of these fans don't understand what Scream is, don't understand the movies or anything like that. They've never seen the movies. They've only seen Scary Movie first and never watched the Scream films. So I think that's the main reason why why they say that, why they say the Ghostface mask looks like, why they say it looks like, um, or they say the Ghostface mask looks like the Scary Movie mask, which, that's probably because they watched Scary Movie first, as I was saying. And, and a lot of these people just don't understand Scream. They just seem to say, oh, well, Scary Movie is a better film. It's not a better film. Okay, it may be funnier, but it's not a better film. I can't sit here and say it's a better film because Wes Craven, the actual Scream films, without the Scream films, I don't think they would have ever made a Scary Movie. They never would have, they would have never did a parody, anything like that. So, I mean, I can't sit here and say that this film was better when it's more comedic than scary. Like, unlike the actual Scream films, the actual Scream films are scarier and less comedic. I mean, they got a little bit of comedy, but not a lot like this movie, And I understand a lot of people, everybody likes what they like at the end of the day, And I totally understand a lot of people. Hey, I'm happy that you enjoyed it. I'm happy that you like it. but I just can't take this film. Okay, and you guys know I can't. I don't like it at all. I've never liked it. I've never liked the damn mask. I understand that's the whole point of a parody. You know, the mask is supposed to look like ugly in a way, like, and it is ugly as hell. And I just don't. I don't understand how people, and a lot of these people, I guess, that are fans of this film, probably never ever, like I was saying, watched the Scream films and never knew about the Scream films. You know, and they probably watched these films first. They probably watched this film way before Scream. So then they could say, "Oh well, this film was better than Scream." Like, no, it isn't. This is just a parody. Like, it's basically making fun of Scream, and that's what people don't understand. Like, they're two totally different films. This is a parody and a comedy, and the Scream films are like horror. You know, there's less comedy. It's more scarier. You know what I mean? So I just don't understand like why people. And again, people have their own opinions. And look, I like. I don't really care for the scary movie franchise as a whole. You know, I mean, I like Scary Movie 2, which that Scary Movie 2 is a good film. You know, it's a decent film, but I just don't really like it as much as I don't like it as much. I don't like it as much as the Scream films or anything like that. I mean, Scary Movie 2 is probably the best one out of them all, even though it's basically making fun of other movies again, which that's the whole point. That's basically what the franchise is. It basically makes fun of other movies. Which I mean, if you think that's comedy and you think that's funny, I mean, I guess everybody likes what they like. Um, but I just can't be down with it. You know, this film right here, the mask looks absolutely retarded. It looks ugly as hell. Um, if I ever seen that mask in a store, I'll burn that son of a bitch. That's all I gotta say. Sorry for cussing, but I'm sorry, man. That mask absolutely just looks so damn ugly. It's not even funny, man. Like I just can't. I just can't with that mask. Like I understand it's a parody. That's basically the point. But again, I just don't. Um, that mask looks absolutely dumb and retarded. Like it looks nothing like Ghostface. It looks nothing like the actual Ghostface mask. So I don't get why people all of a sudden think, you know, that the Ghostface mask, reminds them of a scary movie. When the actual Ghostface mask came out way before this mask did. Like I don't understand. I mean, I guess people have their own opinions. At the end of the day, you know, and I'm not gonna sit here and judge them for it or anything like that. But I just can't be down with that. Okay, like the actual Ghostface mask came out way before this ugly looking mask. So we got to get a little real. We got to get real here. You know, and a lot of people again just don't understand the Scream films. You know, the Scream films didn't have comedy in it really. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not really. It's more like scarier, more like dark. And this film here is just comedic and it's basically making fun of it, which, hey, people like it. Hey, I'm glad that you enjoyed it, but for me, I can't enjoy it. You know, it's just not for me. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure, and one more thing before I leave, before I sign off here. There's probably like one scene that I like in this film. Okay, and it's probably when Ghostface was. I think that he he like hurt his back or something like that. He tried to crack it. I think that's probably like the funniest part. But other than that, it's not really it's not really funny, you know. It just isn't. So I think that's probably the funniest part, you know, when he like had his back was all hurting, and he was all trying to crack it. And I think that part was funny when they were like fighting, when the Sydney character and Ghostface was fighting each other. I think that's probably the funniest part, you know. But other than that, it's not really a funny movie. I don't like it. You know, it's basically making fun of Scream. Wes Craven should have sued him for making this film. Honestly, he should have sued him. You know, and there's other films, you know, similar to this. There's a film called Shirk, I believe. It's kind of similar to Scream movie as well. Like, and that movie's making fun of Scream as well, you know. And it's like I don't understand any of that. Like, you know, I don't understand. If I was Wes Craven, I would have sued the company. You know, didn't get his permission or anything like that. They just went ahead and made it. So I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think about Scary Movie? Um, I made this. I made a video about this before, and I just want to get your guys' thoughts. I mean, I don't like the film. I think it's a stupid film. I think the mask looks absolutely retarded, as I was saying. Um, looks stupid. Looks. It doesn't look anything like the Ghostface mask, the original Ghostface mask that we know and love. You know, looks nothing like it. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe button. Until next time, see you on the next one.